Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgan 111, and welcome back to Lingo 2. Control the panels, control the doors. When I was editing the previous video, I had the idea, what if I hold down the control key, F-O-X-E-S. Okay, that didn't do it. What if I click on here, control F-O-X, I'm sorry, control F, bring up a panel, control F-O-X-E-S. What if I bring up a panel and control and P-U-R-P-L-E? What if I erase this panel and do control and do P-U-R-P-L-E? Like control is a key that we can hit that does something. What if I sit here and do control the panels, control the panels, control the doors. There's a way to open this door. It's telling me. Fox. Control L-E-A-S-H. Alicia Fox's. Control F-O-X-E-X. It says boop boop. But it just says boop boop because I solved the puzzle. And I still haven't used control. Control the panel. Control the doors. I don't understand, but I'm sure you're giving me a hint that involves pressing the control key somewhere, somehow. Alright, while I'm here in the hinterlands, fruit, color, it's hard to find a rhyme, so this has got to be orange, right? And it did not open this door. Once again, if I... come on. Control, O-R-A-N-G-E. I'm trying to control the panels, control the doors. I had an orange door. Was that the thing that led me to where I get the O, but I still don't have enough letters because I don't have the double P? I kind of remember where there is a panel with an orange door that I needed to control orange. Oh, I don't have control orange up right now, though I have to go to the control center and set it to orange first. Return to the control center, set it to orange, then return to the entry, go into the grate, go through the green hallway, and that's where the orange door is, I think. So over here, there's an orange door here, and if I go through this orange door, where did it bring me? It does bring me to the place where I get the double O. So that's the thing about that. And then this is the place, yeah, this had Massacre Cart and Contest within. This is, it's not exactly the same layout, but it's the same shape room and it's the same ceiling as where I was at the end of the previous episode that was similar but different. Oh, right, in the smile. I forgot about the smile. I have, like, a smiley now that I got in the unyielding. Like, rather than getting a letter, I got the smiley face. This smile is blue. Haha! This smile is blue. There's another yellow smile somewhere, but I've unlocked something. Okay. I'm making some progress that was not the expected progress. It's fine. Rock. What is a type of rock? Or an example of rock? Do I have any clues surrounding me? Red, possibly. A red rock. Ruby. Diamond, emerald, topaz. What's a 6-letter gemstone? Gemstone. Amethyst. Sapphire. I'm going through all of my Terraria grappling hook gems. Rock. Alright, there was somewhere else to go, so let's see if it offers any clue. Orange is a type of color, it's a type of fruit. Okay, so up here it's a type of fruit. Down here... might be like a tabby cat, T-A-B-B-Y, and I don't have double B or something. Orange. Okay, so I need to find the yellow smile, which was somewhere near the beginning of Daedalus, if I remember correctly. And a rock. Type of rock. 6-letter type of rock. And how did I get here? This was near where I get the double O, which is still not available to me, right? Yeah. Because I presumably still need to solve the rest of these to unlock the double O. So we got... Oh, hold on. Short. This was always here. Where does this bring me? Chop and cut. Short. And short isn't in here. And these were all things that started with A. That's where I found the blue smile, that I typed blue because there's different color smiles. So short with a question mark. Here's the O in the ceiling, by the way. I hadn't noticed that before. Short. I still don't know what that's about. Okay, let me go try to find the yellow smile in Daedalus, which I think was near the green maze. Yeah, I think it was, actually. So the green maze, the hedge maze, is... How do I get there? From the gallery, actually. I should be able to find it, probably. Wrong part of the gallery. In here, which one of these is the green maze? This one might be close. This one does not appear to be close anymore. Right, the Z. I forgot that there was a Z here. Hold on. Maybe I can get my... Well, no. It's Zoo. Bedazzle, something, something. Yeah, I completely forgot that the Z was here. The double Z, the cyan Z. If I go against the arrows, nothing happens. If I go with the arrows, I end up in a spot where things happened once upon a time. Okay, I was trying to get to the yellow smile, is what I'm really trying to do. But I'm also being reminded that I have access to the cyan Z. This was all much later. Where did I get the yellow smile? When you first come into Daedalus, where do you go? When you first come into Daedalus, I went over here. I went through here. I went through this painting. And this was not open to me yet, and so I think I was just... And this was not open to me yet, so I think I went this way, which teleports me to... No, this is where you get the Q. That's no good. So maybe I did go through Hidden Secret and then come this way. I remember jumping through this. Yeah, this was kind of early on, and remind me there's something back here. Oh, is this an ending? This is welcome back, and now I can't go back because it's ARG. If I jump in here, where do you bring me? Oh, moo. Moo. What does this symbol mean? Makes the sound. Snake, hiss. Okay, so this is a cow. And a cow is a bull, a male cow? Yes, great. Farewell, little lamb, sure. I should have looked around what this place looked like before I just did that. Did I open up one or both of these hallways? This is just where I am. If I go this way, here's the teleporty painting. Yeah, okay, so Hidden Secret. Hidden Secret, it does have 2 answers. Did I do the other answer here? I don't remember offhand. Okay, this was from going through there. What am I looking at here? Did I decide it was like a bunny rabbit or something? I'm not sure. Snowman puddle, lose find. Messages. Messages. Something is a type of messages. Text messages, phone messages. Let me make sure I'm doing the right symbol. Let's go ahead and get a hint for it. L. Some kind of messages. It starts with L. Letters? You write letters to people? Their messages? Hey, okay. There's the B room or something. Blithely remove a whole bunch of letters. Bit. Hold on. Do I have any context? Lose find. Messages, letters. Find the letters. Find the letters. Okay. Okay. Have I been here? Yes. Have I been here? A hot whisper or something. Yeah, like let's take a clue on this one. Starts with S. I'm really struggling with this one. Steam. Alright, and have I been here? This looks familiar. Yeah, and there's the picture of the castle, but this is like teleporting from the castle that I've never been able to get to yet, as far as I know. Find the letters. And I have the smiley, who's all about finding the letters. And if I go this way, write the words. Find the letters, write the words. Okay. Purple. Purple. Control. P-U-R-P-L-E. Just P-U-R. I am not allowed to type. Just hit the control key and try to walk through the door. That's the shift key. That's not the control key. Control. This looks like also like where you would get a thing or something. There's a purple door here. Control the panels. Control the doors. Find the letters. Write the words. Hi. Hi. Or control. H-I. Darn. Ah. Oh my gosh. What was I doing? I'm still trying to find the yellow smiley bee. So I do think that the fastest way to do that might be... It was near... the snake was one of the first areas that I got to in Daedalus and opened up. So surely the yellow smiley bee is over here somewhere. There's another hidden secret. Right, we got sticks and stones. That just brought us another way out here. Hi, sure. Come on, brain. Do the thing. In order to go in here, I need to change this to south. And in here, I think there's only one way to go. No, there's a bunch of ways to go. We did everything on here, and I didn't understand the ceiling. This is still not getting me toward the green hedge maze where I think... Yeah, this yellow room over here actually might be the smile. But I can't get there from here. Can I get there from here? Probably not. Now I'm here again, right? Sure. I haven't been here in a little while. I was just kind of here, but I haven't been... I think I finished everything in here. Yeah, I got a letter out of here. So this one is done, whatever it was. The bee, right. I couldn't... There was a reason that I couldn't flip the verticality somehow with the... float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I need to float like a butterfly, and I need double B to bumble, is the reason. So double B would eventually open up the B. But I'm still looking for my smile, and I'm still not finding it. Alright, I'm gonna go find it. Walk many paths is over here. I don't know that I've used that recently. Also, this is where I'd get my W. Still trying to find the smile. I've still never returned from this painting. I've never found a teleporty version of that painting. This room with north, west, south, but there's no east. And I can like try, can't like type something here. It would bring me like up some stairs, and those stairs would lead up to the castle, it occurs to me. I'm still trying to find the darn place with the things and the stuff. There's a room with the yellow smiley next to the green hedge maze. How do I get there? I just found a puzzle. Oh, right, Versailles. I still never figured this out. Let's take a letter hint. Versailles is a castle. Castle Versailles. Alright. Letter hint was very good. Here's this place again. I really haven't worked on this at all. I probably should, but I wonder if I just somehow unlock the castle in the north, south, east, west. But I'm still looking for the yellow smiley. I'm just trying to think. Like, I haven't seen other clues with these words, so I don't think it's remember it from somewhere else. Other possibilities are these words all go together. Yeah, I'm not really getting that vibe. And yeah, this seems to be like trying to teach me about it, and then the other four things are going to be the four things that have four-letter words that we solve that become the four clues to the other thing somehow. Okay, so I solved Versailles Castle, so I might want to go back to the castle. But I'm still trying to find the darn thing. Oh, and there's still a part of a song here that I haven't gotten. We tried intro and outro, right? Intro, yes. Outro, I don't have two O's. Verse, chorus. Okay, well, I just opened up a shortcut. There's, ooh, what's going on here? There's a second floor to this place that I had not seen before. Did I open up another one of these rooms? No, we still have answers over there. Yeah, so there's a second floor there and a second floor there that eventually I'll teleport up into, I suppose. Can't really see in there well enough to see what's going on. Where is the green hedge maze? Why am I having so much of a struggle to find it? So here's the place that I'll eventually use those clues to solve something. This just brought me back into the entrance of Daedalus. This brings me into this area. Like, I'm trying to be just, like, methodical now. This goes... Where does this go? Eventually, if I get back to the north, south, east, west part of the castle, I'd like to do that again, too. Let's just kind of, like, pick some random paintings. This is W-O-N again. Okay, so, hold on, I didn't jump into the 4 painting. Have I never been able to jump into the 4 painting? I don't think I've ever been able to jump into the 4 painting. I think I was able to do 1, 2, 3. Maybe there's something going on there, too. Where's this? Yeah, gone. Where's this? Focus. Right, this is where the letter Z was or something. Oh, I found some panels. Hide and seek. Order and chaos. This is going to spell out a sentence that's going to be interesting. Secrets. Tower. Rhymes with tower. Fur, for, bur, curder, lermer, per, sir, sir. Where... just give me the starting letter. O. Or... Tower. Is this not rhymes with? This is rhymes with. Or partially sounds like tower. Oh, it could be also tower. Like someone who's towing a car. Or... How can I not get this word? Like... I'm really worried that I might be getting stupid. Hour. Tower. Yeah, it perfectly rhymes. Okay, hour. Maze. Phase. Ways, raise. Tase. Yays, ays, ays. Pays. Ways. Okay, ways. And clues, but I can't type it, so it's going to be OOS. So booze, do's, poos, who's, moves. So seek, chaos, secrets, our ways. And it was kind of a weird order. Our chaos, secrets, seek secrets, ways. And then it could also be use, fuse, cues, but I'd be able to spell all these words, and I can't spell this word. So I do think it's OOS or OOZ. WOOS? OOZE. Ooze. Our ways, ooze, secret, chaos, secrets. Seek our secrets. Ooze our chaos, or something like that. Okay, I'm still trying to find the yellow smile, and I'm trying to see if the castle got opened. A bark is part of a tree. Tree bark. Okay, so I did not look a whole lot around the zoo. The Z area, which is in here. I did not spend much time wandering around, and so there are some crazy teleports that might be of interest. Okay, that's where I just got to. That wasn't even a teleport. That was just like me walking around a corner that I had not walked around or something. Okay, I'm looking for the green hedge maze. Okay, so that was me going into 1, I think. If I go into 2... That brings me here. I feel like I got here pretty early, too. Yeah, because here was song intro. There's the darn answers that I don't know. These are the things that come in pairs, maybe. Eyeballs, shoelaces, and headphones. And eye, shoe, head, phones, laces, balls. Yeah, still not ringing any bells. This was the area where everything had like 2 solves. The green hedge maze. Here's the yellow building. Okay, here's the smile. It's a yellow smile. Alright. So, smile. Yellow. Okay. You are the yellow smile, which leads to... A cow says moo, and I can't. A bell says ding. Okay. So I need to return here, but this opened... Okay, opened a shortcut. That's nice. I didn't have this shortcut before. So there's different color smiles. But now cow moo is another double O place that I have to come back to. And once again, that's at the corner of the green hedge maze, which I can also now shortcut into through the yellow smile, coming from... Who knows how you ever get here. I only occasionally get hung up on geometry, but somehow I clip through the corner and now, like, the screen is really going nuts. That was crazy. Right, I have not been here in a while. Rent. Remove a letter, add 2 letters, add another letter, and then pluralize it. And this is the giant tower of, like, sweets, equality. Rent. Remove a letter and add 2 letters. Rent. Remove a letter, add 2 letters, and pluralize it. Rent. Remove a letter, add 2 letters, and add a letter. What do I think is going on here? Like, how... There's got to be some other context that enables me to solve that. The only context is I came through number 3. There's quality and equal became equality. And then there's this giant tower. Like, this is just too open-ended. These are some of the most common letters of the alphabet, and I'm, like, removing one and adding 2 more. Like, there's a million possible words. Could it have something to do with, again, this is all, like, sweets and candy, right? It teleports me to the top of the tower. I fall all the way down. And then we have Warhead, Snickers, Milky Way. So they're all, like, brands of candy. Halo. What's like a halo? An aura, an aurora. If you're surrounded by a glow, a halo, or it could be the little yellow ring above your head is a halo. And it means the same thing as a halo. Someone has a halo, they might also have like a mystique about them or something. I'm still not coming up with it. Riflemen. Going backwards in time. Still not coming up with something for that. Something that means snuggle. I guess like Hershey Kisses? Kisses? Yeah. Okay, over here, sweetheart is what happens when you sweeten a heart. Brownie. Sweeten a brownie. Like an iced brownie. Still not sure about that one. Sweeten gelatin. Still never figured that one out. And what do you sweeten to get a child? Like, I don't understand that one. Sugar and spice and everything nice. You add sweetness to something and you get a child. You add sweetness to a brownie and you get fudge. Okay. You add sweetness to gelatin and you get, we already tried Jell-O, you get what is the... No, a flan isn't right. What about just jelly? Did I try jelly? Jelly, okay. Child... You add sweetness to something and you get a child. Julia child? Baking, sweetness, something. Still not getting it. On the ceiling here, we just have this color. We're eventually going to get a double Y in here, which is nice, sure. I'm not really hurting for a double Y. Double Y would be used in the word symmetry. I don't know that there's much symmetry around here. I don't need the double Y to solve these things. We have candy, we have sugar, we have weird yellow trees. How am I going to get something with rent? I guess let's take a letter on one of these in case it helps me. E. Enter. Because there's doorways I'm trying to open. That sounded good to me. Entry. Entry. I managed to open a doorway. Holy crap. Entrance. I see. I see. They're all going to be entrance things. This one could be entrance. Entryway. I can't spell entryway because I don't have the right thing. So there's a room over here. We'll get back to it in a moment. Enter. This one, entrance. Enter. Entryway, entry, enter, entrance. Alright, at least I got one of them, and so when I'm looking around, I'll be reminded if I forget. Okay, so we got a 4x4 room. Shape, dirt, grave, risky, trash, make, weakens, wanes, decay. We're gonna get our double F. Dulls, dims, deadly, lethal and deadly are the same. Also, possibly grave, lethal, deadly, yeah, lethal, deadly, grave, and, okay, lethal, deadly, grave, these are 5-letter words. Lethal, deadly, grave, so very harsh danger. It's gonna kill you if you do the wrong thing. Weakens, wanes, risky. Deadly, grave, risky, probably goes together. Dirt, trash, grime. Dirt, trash, grime, decay. Dirt, trash, grime, decay. Wanes, weakens, dims. Shape, make, dulls. Dims, dulls. Wanes. Craft, make, shape, and cast. Create. Alright, I need to focus on one of these. Dirt, trash, grime, decay. Dirt, trash, grime, decay. They're all yucky. Here's the letter F. I wonder if it's like F-O-U-R. No, I've already got my R. I wonder if there were 4 of them and something something. Dirt, trash, grime, decay. Dirt and grime. Shape, make, create, craft. No, shape, make, cast, craft. Risky, lethal, fatal. Okay. Fatal. Alright. Weakens, wanes, dims, dulls. Oh, wanes was one of them, huh? Your senses. They're all going to start with F, of course, because we're getting the letter F, and these start with F. So, weakens, wanes, dims, rises and falls. Dirt, grime, trash, shape, make, craft, cast. How am I not coming up with these words? Filth is this stuff. All right. And what was the other one? Decay. Okay. Shape, make, craft, cast. No, shape, make... Yeah, craft, cast. If you craft something, You... How about forge? You forge something, you make it, you craft it, you cast it especially. Forge. Alright, and so that leaves dulls, dims, weakens, wanes. How about fades? Hey! Alright. Can I get my F? No? Why not? It's right there. It opened... No. Did it open something over here? Is this where I came from? This is where I came from when I got my entry from there. Why? Why? No, not Y. F. I solved all the things in the room. Why do I not get my F? Don't you concede that I deserve it? Do I have to come from another angle? Do I have to solve some other puzzle? Fatal, filth, fades, forge. I don't understand. My double F, it's right there. Alright, well, double F is outside the Yellow Tree Sweets Tower. So let's take one moment to go back to... this is pluralized. So, enters, centers? But again, I think it wants to be... Okay, so I did this one, I said entry to open a door. Equal and equality. Like, why are they here as well? We're in part 3. Rent. There, no, it's not a ceiling. Is that a cloud? Not sure what I'm looking at over there. Rent. Torrents. Because I was thinking of rain clouds all of a sudden. Rent, it's going to be plural. And I tried entrance, and it doesn't work because it's not plural. How about entrance? Entrance, enter, center. This also is next to my short and this thing with the O. Oh, so these are connected. Short. There was another question mark clue I did get. It was the smile. I was inside a blue smile. Does that help me understand short over here? Right, and this had this. Where was short? Short is right here. Short. This is a short hallway that leads to where? Chop and cut. And also, I'm just somewhere in Daedalus. Short. I'm next to the color blue. Is it blue? I'm not sure. Maybe I have to solve like all 4 of these things in 4 corners and get all of these double letters at once or something. I don't know. I wanted to find north, south, east, west to try to go in the castle again. So let me see if I can... Oh, these are here too. Weren't there like 4 of these rooms? Yeah. Oh, hey! I can solve some more of these that I haven't done. And so these were... What did these have to do with one another? There were 4 things that were painting, for example. Art painting, canvas painting, sculpture painting. Okay, so it's just what did these things have in common? Oh, is that what I need to do with the question marks in the other place? Maybe it is. I didn't try very hard. I should try that with the 4 corners of the building or whatever. Okay, waned, faded, drooped, wilted are all things that you could describe for flowers going bad. Right? Waned, faded. And did these have anything in common? Leverage? Oh, no. These are, okay, rage, ever. This was just like 4 words that all contain the same letters. So this could also be, it could be synonyms. It could be something else. It sounds like synonyms. Waned, drooped, faded. Wait a minute. Wilted. Wilted, drooped, faded, waned. Expired, like, that's not long enough. Let's get a hint. Starts with a W. Wilted, waned, faded. And it can't contain all these letters because there's too many. Plants wither, withered. Okay. Withered. Gives us these 4. Alright, but there's still 4 in here that I don't have the letters to solve. Oh, this is the one with it's a football. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's football. Yeah, it is football. And I'm not sure what you do with that. And let's just walk around here again. Maybe there's some more I can solve. Okay, these are all solved. Suppose I walk around here. These appear to be all solved. There's a doorway out here. Does this go where I want to go? I was trying to get to like the north-south castle. I don't know how to get anywhere in this game. I never will. It makes me sad. Okay, if I go through this hallway now, do I just get back to that place again? No, it's a different place, but it's words that I can't do. If I go through here, there's withered that I just did. If I go through here, I think these are all done. So with 1, 2, 3, 4, one of these brought me to the 4 houses, right? With the question mark clues that I want to try to solve now. But which one was it? Here it is. Great. Okay, so let's imagine that these 4 have something in common in ways that I've seen before. Read word each rank. What do they have in common? Not sure. How about tear, shut, flip, stun? Not sure. What about chat lost pods fame? Still not coming up with anything. What about... right, something gonna be there. Ever, axes, flip, slot. Is it like a compound word that goes in front of all of these or something? Axes. Or axes. Like, I guess I should get a hint on one of these, because it feels like this might break something open for me. Let's do this one. Starts with a C. Chat lost pods fame. Chit chat. Chat. Pods. Pea pods. Chat. C and a hat. Let's try the long clue that I think is supposed to be helping me more. Wickedly Catholic, sisterly squealed. So like Catholic and sisterly, I'm thinking of like nuns or something. Wickedly and squealed. Maybe I can come up with short words that then I can piece together that mean all of this or something. Somehow sisterly. Squealed. Let's take a hint on these, I guess. Starts with a W. They are all the same, right? Let me just verify. Yeah, so these are all the same word. So all of these clues have something in common because they can clue the same word in some way. For some reason, wretched comes to mind, but I don't think that... No, it does have the right number of letters. I guess wickedly is kind of wretched. Catholic. Does Catholic have a meaning other than the religion? I think it might. Let me look it up. Catholic can mean all-embracing, encompassing a wide variety of things. Wide, sisterly. And squealed could be like whined, but that's not long enough. It's higher squeal, animal squeal, whinnied like a horse. Squealed. Squealed can also mean like if you rat someone out, if you tattle, if you... for some reason withdraw, but it's just the right number of letters. Also, I don't have W. Two of these words end in ly, so what if it ends in ly? Another clue I think we had was wizardly. I don't imagine that would be it, but... Oh, it was a wizard magician is what I was thinking of, actually. If you squeal, you weasel, weaselly. Wantonly? Willfully. I can't spell, put that one in. Or can I? Hold on, did I misspell that? Willfully? I'm not sure how you spell that if it has two L's at the end. Woefully? You're woefully underprepared to solve this puzzle. Squealed could be whistled? Yeah. I took a break, and it was useful, because then I came back with a fresh head and spent some time on my own trying to solve these puzzles, and I think I finally got it, because I solved this one and I solved this one. So, chat lost Pod's fame. I was looking at this, and I was like, what if I take the first letter of this word, the second letter of this word, the third letter of this word, and the fourth letter of this word, and I get code. And I came over here, and I was like, W-I-T-H-E-R-E-D, withered. So it just wants the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter of these words. So I was completely barking up the wrong tree, as it were. But now I've seen the light, and it took me some time, but I managed to do it on my own once again. Okay, so E-X-I-T. I'll type these on my own. There is an exit over here that just opened up. We'll come back to that in a moment. We've got rock, if I can spell. And then over here, it looks like we have thin. And I'm going to need these for keys elsewhere. So we have code. What's the second one? Rock. And then the third one, I'm going by where the orange thing is. Code, rock, exit, thin. All right, let me write those down. Oh, and if I treat code, rock, exit, thin, I would get coin as like the answer to another one of the puzzles. After I was just writing that down, I realized song, I don't have the letters for this. Let's see where this takes me. It just took me back here. The answers is not the answers to that puzzle. So then where were the four, like there was a place then that referenced the four pictures, and it was kind of like going sideways up the wall, but where was that now? Is that possibly if I return to Daedalus and take number 2? Is that near where number 2 was? And let's see. If I go here. No, this just took me here again. And there's nothing else to do around here, right? I don't think so. Alright, so if I return to Daedalus and I go to number 3... this takes me here, which also is not the place that I'm looking for. And then I'm curious, if I return to Daedalus and I try to go into number 4... okay, this time I actually went there. Paintings. Paintings all refer to letters, numerals. Oh, I'm just supposed to type paintings because there's no clue. Alright, there's nothing else in here. Paintings. A K. Alright, and more things to look at maybe. I put the K down. And it gives me access to... rhymes with 0, hero. We're going from 0 to 0. Definitely. If I take the K out, the store will close again, so I need to leave it there for now. So we are sans K. Hero is going to bring us back to 0. This is going to be... is this the final door? Oh, wait. This was not here before. Is that the final door? Did I open all the doors along this hallway now? So that's why that thing just appeared? I suppose so. I don't currently have my K. And there's maybe coin is going to go here, but I don't have the K and I would be able to write coin, so it's not coin. So, not sure what that's all about just yet. So yeah, 0 hero. Let's go back. Let's take my K back. Oh, and this door did stay open. Alright, that's fine. So, I came from here. There are some... oh, this looks kind of like part of a painting I've seen. This looks like a black door that's going to open. Does it? Vaguely. Well, that didn't do as much for me as I thought it was going to do. So where is the place that I'm going to do coin now? I guess it's going to be back in Daedalus. So let me go try to find wherever that was. Should be easy. Oh, here's the place that I was wondering since I did the castle, like if the north, south, east, west thing would open up, but it does not appear to have opened up. Alright, but I'm still trying to figure out where is the place that I had the 4 windows that I can try putting in coin now. I think it's here. Yes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Coin. Alright. And that... unsolve. Solve. Solve versus unsolve. And possibly we're looking at like part of a window over here or something. Solve versus unsolve. I'm gonna make a note that coin revealed the solve versus unsolve before I do this. Alright, so over here we have rain gets colder and turns to snow. And spin, turn. I don't know. Can I go back there? I can. Okay, so there's an easy way to get here. I just forgot about it. Might have even been in my notes. But my notes are pretty long at this point. I can look at them all. I was really hoping that that was going to, like, do something exciting for me. It's one of the few leads I had left where I could solve panels. Where is... do I have a... I do have a double R, so if it's not FOU... if there's 4 different things, and I have an F and an O and a U in some of those big rooms here in Daedalus, what else do I think I could make with FOU? Like, I feel like it's going to spell like a 4-letter word, but it can't be 4. Unless, did I already get the R there? And I've forgotten about it? It's possible. So, what am I doing? Ah, it's always the question in this game. Remind me where this one goes. Oh, this... Wait a minute, I got turned around. That's not the exit that I thought I was taking. No, it is the exit I thought I was taking. I know where that goes. Actually, I haven't gone in here. Is there anything other than the painting in here at this point? Oh! Well, not really. Alright, I know where that goes. That goes to the gallery. This I just discovered. That goes to 1, 2, 3, 4. And I still can't jump into 4, right? Yeah, 4 is unjump intoable. And so... Turn, return. When this was unsolved, it didn't like open this up or anything. It can't be something else. It does just want return. It's a single solve. There's no dot on here. I did 1, 2, 3. I haven't found 4. I don't know what I'm doing. Gas? Have I been here? No. Room? Singled? Okay. I just found my way through the zoo again, and there's still paths I have not taken. So gas, plasma. Nothing opened right there. Room, singled. Opposite of singled. If you single someone out, instead you're inclusive. Doubled. Alright, I don't love that, but whatever. Room, question mark. Is this a room? It is a room. 2059. That's how long it's taken me to solve this. Apparently the year is now 2059. 29 years have passed or something? No. 34 years have passed? Math? There's a question mark here. 2059. Is there any chance that that's like the number of remaining puzzles? Oh, there's a door over here. Let's go back in there after I solve one of these. Center is the middle. Let's go back into here. 2059. Okay, good. It's not that there are 2,000 puzzles left. Okay, so... somewhere through the zoo I got here. But now there's a room full of puzzles. Snake. A type of snake. A viper. We'll come back to that. Injured. If you're injured, you're broken, you're damaged. You're bruised. Oh, I thought that was pretty good. God, goddess. Healthy, unhealthy. Except for that has too many letters. Okay. What's the opposite of healthy? Something's bad for you. It's unhealthy. It's... junk food. Not sure. Demurred. We need to anagram it. Demurred. Murdered. Great. And for offer bear. For. An offer is to like give. Or for give. A bear lives. A bear is found in a cave. For, is there something else that then can end in cave? Offer. An offer. You give something, you offer something, you... For... Cave? Is there somewhere else that a bear is found? Bear lives in a cave. Bear lives in the woods. Bear lives in a... some short word that means the same thing as offer. Bid versus ask is the offer. Forbid... forbidden. Bear lives in a den. There we go. Forbidden. Okay. Forbidden middle. We're in, yeah, another corner. Yeah, we can never get into the middle. Okay. Goddess. Murdered. Let me, as usual, triple check. This one's metal tin, right? Or tin metal. But it's going the other way. Yeah, tin metal, artist, painter. So what is a type of snake? Or what is an example of a snake? A viper, a cobra. A rattlesnake, a green snake. There's a lot of types of snakes. A rat snake, a black snake also. Type of snake. Yeah, let me look up types of snakes. Actually, let's take a clue and see if I can come up with it. A. Adder. Okay. I like having the clue and coming up with it on my own. Injured. Damaged, bruised, injured. Not really broken. Is there another sense of this word? I can only think of the one. I'll take a clue on it. W. Worsens, injured. You can wreak havoc on something. That's not really what we're looking for. Injured. If you injure someone, have you wronged them? If I cut my hand, I injured. Wounded. That's gotta be it. Wounded. Adder, wounded, goddess, something murdered. This sounds vaguely like something, but I might be making it up. Healthy, unhealthy. Bad for you. Anti... Healthy, you can also have a healthy appetite, which is a kind of like a big appetite. So if instead you had like a meager or something. Let's get the first letter on that one. D. Dis something, probably. You could have a healthy appetite, or you could have a disabled. What about deceased? There we go. And this just opened up more stuff. Adder, wounded, goddess, diseased, murdered. I'm not entirely sure. There's still the question mark room over there that I need to not forget about, but... the... Summer, winter... Place... with one extra palace. The Winter Palace is possibly the giant castle that I'm going to be going to, or the Winter Palace, an example of... The Winter Palace is a castle. Okay. And there is a frog painting? Okay, there's a painting to jump into. Before I jump into the painting, I choose to not forget about 2059 and see what's here. Oh, it's just 2059 again. All right, let me make a note about 2059, and then we'll go travel to the Winter Palace or something. All right, jumping into here, we end up at maybe part 4. Smile. This is the green smile. All right. Smile, you're on candid camera. And this has brought me back around to sidewalk, I think. Yeah, and the trees. Sidewalk's right here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So we opened up this door, and then there's also a doorway out here, which is also just a shortcut out here. So that's all it did. It's still nice. We got another color smile. But I still haven't found any more letters in like 38 episodes or something, it feels like. Let's return to Daedalus. Let's go through here. Can I jump into 4 now? Still cannot jump into 4. Turn, return. And over in 1, like I solved all of these, and we solved its corresponding puzzle related to that. And there are still mysteries. And there's a song I can't solve. Oh, outro, of course. Needs 2 O's, and so that's the reason that I haven't done it yet. So, Versailles was castle. The Winter Palace was a castle. So we're getting closer and closer to unlocking the castle, but we'll probably have to have things in 4 different directions that get us to castle, I'm guessing. Also, I never came up with something else that squeaks other than a mouse. So a hiss was a snake or a cat. A squeak is a mouse or... I wanted to try shoes and I didn't have the S back in the day. What else makes the sound squeak? I already tried tires, right? Squeak. And, yeah, I still don't know. I'll have to come back. I still never figured out how I'm getting up there. I did some looking an episode or 2 ago. Poke Toads, I guess, is like a video game. Break Bills, that one I don't remember. Thunderhead and Mistborn and maybe Onyx Storm and the Songbirds and the Snakes are all like teen novels. Like this is like a prequel to the Hunger Games or something. I read, I mean, it must have been like 20 years ago. Like I read the Hunger Games series as books a long time ago. So that, unfortunately, it's not genre stuff that I'm particularly familiar with. All these things, so it's not going to help me in that regard. So I'll just have to work based on the clues in order to try to get it. I was thinking there's a dress, part of a dress. Is it a seam? It's like the waistline. There's the hem. There's the sleeves. There's... Can't think of what else would be part of a dress. Pockets if you're lucky. I don't know. Block. Yeah. In any case, this is one of the places that I haven't come back to all that often and still actually has a bunch of panels that in theory I could solve. Oh, Baldur. Because I was thinking Baldur's Gate I know is a game, so I think that's a video game reference, basically. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't be able to solve all of these until I get my 00 again. I'm really hung up on that 00. But yeah, it's a hot day today, and I think this is as much as I can do for this episode. Oh, the control center. I need to remember that at the end of this hallway now... Oh! It says I can solve this, which means it needed the K that I originally didn't have here. So there's a K in here. Was it locked doors that I opened? Something that needs the K. We got all these... Okay, maybe I read all of these things. So maybe it's like 0 more shop left. 0 more shop left. That actually sounds like something. Turn exit part. 0 more shop left, turn exit part. 0 more shop left, turn exit part. Something that involves the letter K. I mean, I could drop off other letters to find out just by dropping them off over there. But it's supposed to be... Oh, and I forgot about back over here. Back 0? It's making less and less sense. What else am I looking at over here? If I back up to over... Where did it say more or less? Or does it not say that anymore? It was more or less over here. I guess it doesn't say that anymore. Less, so maybe this end is going to be more, but it involves a K. Okay, I have to think about this one as well. I don't know. I have a long list of things. I need to reorganize my notes is what I probably need to do. So I'm going to say that I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Lingo 2. For now, bye-bye.